What's up guys, Rainer here, back again. Today, Geb, God of Earth. Geb comes into the game as a Guardian, and this is also his GEB skin, for those curious. Let's talk about his kit real fast. First off, his 2, because I'm going to use that, like, immediately here. His 2 is Shockwave. He hits the ground and forces the Shockwave out in front of him, dealing damage to all enemies. The cone is causes knock-up damage. Here it is right here. So it deals a decent amount of damage. It starts at 90, maxes at 370, plus 50%. And the damage decreases the further away from the center of the cone that they are. So the further away, the less it does. The damage mitigation is 50% at maximum range. His passive, Hard as Rock, crits only do 25% damage to Geb as opposed to the normal 100%. There I pick up my first kill against Kali, so she doesn't escape. And then his 3, Stone Shield. You see me use it once, you're going to see it a lot more times because, in my opinion, Geb's best ability, Stone Shield. He puts a shield on his allies that it starts at 50% or 50 health and maxes out at 250 health, and then it's plus 20 per Geb's level. So the maximum is so it's like 650 health that you can give to your allies at maximum. And then his ultimate is Cataclysm. We'll get to Cataclysm here in a minute, but first things first, let's talk about his 1, Roll Out. He turns into a massive rolling earth, increasing his speed. Here it is right here. When you get to maximum level, he'll turn yellow like that. And then when you hit your enemy, it causes enormous knockback, like you saw there, preventing Osiris's escape, and it also slows your opponent for 30%. I then drop my 3 on myself, so I can walk back to base. His Cataclysm hits around him in a radius. The range is about 30. The damage this is where his ult is unique from everyone else's. Is it does a flat percentage of damage. It doesn't do actual damage. There it was right there. It does a flat percentage of the enemy's total health, maxing out at about 35%. So, and it also stuns them for between 1 and 2 seconds. So if you can, the more enemies you can get into Cataclysm, the better it is, because it just does a flat chunk percentage of damage off of the enemy's health. Let's talk about some builds. If you're building duo lane, first item I would recommend Watcher's Gift, and then Midas Boots are what you're going to want to go for. I mean, he's already exceptionally tank as it is, so the plated boots aren't really going to help as much as you might want. So the Midas Boots give you extra mana, and you also get more gold. So it helps you out a lot. Next up, I mean, in a typical lane where it's a Guardian and a Hunter, I would say Sovereignty is your best bet going first off. But the way Conquest is going these days, I mean, honestly, you could get anybody in there. I've seen Hebo as an AD carry and Arachne support. So, I mean, it could be anybody. So, if it's a magical guy, or if you're just, after you finish Sovereignty, Stone of Gaia gives you some health regeneration and also a great deal of magical protections. And, I mean, that's really, those are your core items that I would say. Sovereignty and then Stone of Gaia. The rest of it's going to come down very situational. I mean, if the enemy's rolling with a ton of mages, the more health, the better. The more protections you can get, the better. Magi's Blessing is good for a CC heavy team. If they've got a lot of auto attack based assassins, like here we have Osiris and Kali, Witch's Blade will help. Also, Height of the Nemean Lion. It's very situational. Just make sure you build Sovereignty, and make sure you build either Stone of Gaia or your approved equivalent. So, let's talk about some gameplay while we're here. Zhong Kuei's here in front of me, just basically being obnoxious. I drop my Cataclysm on him to stun him so he can't get his ult off. Move up here with Serket and Kali. Drop my 2 to stun Kali. Drop my shield on Serket. Kali's going to escape because she dropped her ultimate. And I get stunned here by Osiris because he's being obnoxious. So my team, very upset that Osiris is being so obnoxious. Focuses him down and forces him out of the fight for a minute. Xbalanque is just chasing me, and I'm not entirely sure why. But it's fine, because if he's chasing me, he's not chasing anyone else. They think I'm low on health, but I'm really not, because his shield just is phenomenal. Drop my shield on Ao and pop my 1 to fall back into tower here. Drop my shield down and my 2 to do some basic knockups here. Drop Cataclysm to stun 2 of the enemies. Serket's going hard on Zhong Kuei. Cupid drops his ultimate, and I steal the kill from everyone because I'm a good guardian. No, don't steal your damages kills. I've done that like 5 times already in this match. I get focused by everybody, which is fine. If they're focusing me, they're not focusing anybody else. That's basic Guardian right there. The most important thing in your arsenal is those assists. You don't want kills, even though I have quite a few. Here, I steal another kill because I'm an animal. Also, I don't realize how much damage that 1 does when it's at high rank. So Osiris is coming after me again, and not the low-health Cupid. Xbalanque drops his ultimate. They're going hard for Ao Kuang. I drop my shield on him and the 2 to force him off. And then I'm going to stop this minion wave. I really shouldn't have to do this, but I'm going to. Because I'm a good tank. I mean, look at that. His wave clear is terrible. He's got probably the worst wave clear of all the Guardians, with the exception of probably Bacchus. So I can't even recommend that you jungle Gap. Because he can't wave clear at all. So I come in to try to steal this kill again. I didn't really try. I was just making sure. Because and I tried to peel Osiris here off of Ao before he got the kill, but it didn't happen. But he's going to pay for it. He realizes how doomed he is. And then I just casually walk away from Xbalanque here. Then our team rolls in on the focus here. Serket and Cupid. I drop my 2 down so that he can't use his 3 to escape. And we secure the kill. Following Ao Kuang here as he overextends just extremely, because he knows I have his back. I've got the shield ready for him. Drops his ult, gets a couple of solid hits. I drop my shield on him as Osiris goes in. He doesn't pick up the... Osiris doesn't get the kill, and Serket finishes off Osiris. Making him pay. Drop Cataclysm down here on Xbalanque. And see, there he goes with his 3 to escape. Their damage is focusing me again because they're really apparently upset with me. Serket pulls off of Osiris as I just keep taking damage from him. Which, once again, fine with me. If they want me that bad, they can have me. And Xbalanque picks up the kill with his poison darts. Back after the spawn. Walk out here. Up into the fight. I know Serket's low, so I'm going to stand up here by her just in case she needs the shield. And then Ao Kuang just goes in. He just goes way, way in. And then somehow he lazy backs behind this column and avoids all of those Osiris abilities. I don't even know. This Osiris isn't bad. He's playing really well, but I mean, Gab is just the best support. And there you see that there. I think that was Agni. I don't know. One of their guys just rage quits. Drop my shield down on Serket because she was taking damage, and I can prevent that damage. Cupid drops his ultimate, stunning everyone. I come in and then stun everyone again, allowing the finish off on Kali. It wasn't Agni because there he is right behind me. I'm watching Serket just in case she gets damaged. She's backing right here because we just won a fight. So, and the enemy's short-handed.
On my way.
So, as we force this entire minion wave into their portal, Osiris pulls up. The team comes back out after we pretty much just wipe the floor with them. And you just kind of watch. You just kind of play like a support mage. And you just watch to see who needs the shields. Because that shield is phenomenal. Like 600 health, 650 health at max rank is just... I mean, you can take ultimates at that point without getting through the shields. Serket's super low, and Osiris is going hard, so I drop the shield on her again and forces him off.
Thanks. On my way.
Once your team realizes that they can trust you with that shield, they will go hard. So you gotta be ready. I mean, you've seen Ao Kuang. He's like in the middle of the fight. Here he is again. Just in the middle of the fight, where he shouldn't be. But he's picking up those kills. There's another kill for Kronos. I mean, Ao Kuang's like at half health, and he's just still going hard. Because he knows I've got him. So, let's talk about some general strategies here as the game rolls down to the end here. When you go to your the mid harpies as Guardian when your clock's up, usually activating your one right around like the Fire Giant, Gold Fury area, depending on which side you're on. You can make it all. By the time you get back to lane, you'll be at your maximum level of speed, and you'll be able to get a good knockback on whoever you need to knock back. So you can really get some good plays with your one. Because I mean, you saw the knockback there in that early clip. I mean, when you hit them at full speed, you knock them back. I mean, look at that distance. You can knock an enemy all the way back into tower. So you can really force the plays early game with your one, because it does so much knockback damage or knockback distance. And don't hesitate to. I always max his shield first, just because it's such an astronomical amount of health. Here you see I drop the shield down on Serket, just because we're winding down here. They've got one ticket left. We finish off the big minion for the win, and that is GG. Thank you guys for joining me for the Geb video. Join me tomorrow for the Hercules revisit. This has been Rainer. I will see you guys next time.